Hi everyone, I hope you had a good week. I wanted to share some thoughts with you from this week's Torah portion, Parashat Shelach Lecha, send forth. This week's Torah portion is the spies story, or the story of the scouts who are sent out to determine what the land of Canaan, or the land of Israel, is like. Is it both a good land, a fertile land? Is it also a land that has cities that are fortified or unfortified? What are the people like? Will it be hard or easy to conquer? The Israelites who are sent, 12 representatives from the tribes, including Joshua and Caleb, who have their own approach and their own perception of the land. The 10 of the scouts come back and say, we can't do it. Even though the land is full of milk and honey, as is described in many other parts of the Torah, the land also has Anakites, or Nephilim, or Bnei Anak, these giants, these huge people. And we, the Israelites, the 10 representatives, say we are like grasshoppers. We felt like grasshoppers, and they perceived us as grasshoppers also. And so I think this week's Torah portion is perhaps asking us to think about, when are we putting others on a pedestal, in error, mistakenly on a pedestal? When is our own self-perception off? And also, when, most importantly, we project onto other people, as the 10 representatives did, their own perception as grasshoppers in our own lives, that can have the most detrimental effect. When we assume someone thinks something and they actually don't, or we don't even know what they think, we sever a possible connection that we can have with them. Aviva Zornberg cites the Midrash Tanchuma, a Midrash from late antiquity, and says that what the rabbis say, that what God got most angry about was this projection. Yes, the Israelites put the natives on a pedestal. Yes, their self-perception was that they were like chagavim, like grasshoppers. But most importantly, most significantly, what disturbed God the most is that they assumed something that they could not possibly know, the perception of the Anakites about the 10 or the 12 Israelite representatives. And so the introspection that this parsha asks us to think about is quite significant. So I wish all of us, gleaning from this week's parsha, a self-awareness about the way in which we think of others, the way in which we perceive ourselves, and most dangerously, what can happen when we do think someone else thinks something when we actually don't know. Wishing you lots of introspection on this Erev Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.